Hey everybody, it's the great Cody Fairless-Lee, and welcome to my
Top 20 Best Movies of 2014 video.
I've seen a record 23 movies this year, so it should come as no surprise that I will kick off the list with
3 Honorable Mentions. Starting the list on the number 23 spot and becoming my least favorite movie of 2014 is A Million Ways to Die in the West. The hilarious Seth MacFarlane has his good and has his great. His great includes Family Guy, Ted, and hosting the 85th Academy Awards, while his good includes American Dad, The Cleveland Show, and now this movie. While it does have an amazing cast, some good laughs, stunning fantasy visuals from the Free Your Mind scene, and a shitload of surprising and hilarious cameos for which some are credited and some are not, it's not as funny as I expected because there are some boring moments which explain why the movie feels frickin' long in the sense of both theatrical and extended editions, and the sheep penis jokes are just disgusting. Continuing my honorable mentions list on the number 22 spot is Mr. Peabody and Sherman. I've never watched the original cartoon segment on the Rocky and Bullwinkle show, but this DreamWorks animation adaptation is a lot better than said cartoon. Not only is it a little more mature, but it's also heartfelt and a pretty good history lesson for kids. The historic pooping jokes are still hilarious, the 3D is decent, and who wouldn't laugh at these legendary people playing Dance Dance Revolution, wearing number one foam fingers, eating pizza, etc. Well, the reasons why this movie is on the honorable mentions part of the list are simply because the fact that the duo were coming off a stupid old cartoon like Rocky and Bullwinkle. The film does at times feel more aimed towards kids than everyone else, and the end credits were like 10 minutes long, holy shit. However, this movie should attract modern family fans, considering that the voice cast includes both Ty Burrell and Ariel Winter from the show, and a scene stealing Patrick Warburton. So this isn't one of the studio's greatest films, and is pretty much in league with the studio's previous movie Turbo, and Disney's time travel animated flick Meet the Robinsons. This leaves us with my final honorable mention that almost made the top 20, known as Interstellar. Now, before anybody lashes at me here, just remember that this is my opinion, not yours. Yes, I am no Christopher Nolan fan, as I don't like any of his other movies in his filmography, like his Batman trilogy and Inception, but this was still a movie I had to see, and I had to see an IMAX 70mm film, which I did. The minute I watched the second trailer of it last May, I got hooked by the premise of the movie asking us what is humanity's fate after Earth is dead, and there is another plan out there to sustain life. While the IMAX 70mm film version of it was fun to watch, I encountered a lot of problems like the IMAX intro being very brief, head still moving around as the movie starts, no IMAX trailers of any kind, and I think they sped up the end credits for the sake of being a movie almost 3 hours long, and the fact that a whole hour of it was filmed in IMAX 70mm film. But it's one of those movies that must be seen on the best format possible, and don't feel all that exciting watching your living room on a smaller TV. Still, it's the best Christopher Nolan movie yet, and a better space travel movie than Gravity. So, there's that.